up. You're probably asking, Kevin, what's the deal with those crates? And I'd respond by saying, there's a huge deal with these crates. As it stands at the moment, I seem to be having some issues with getting said crates through the door. So, while I deal with that, how about I quickly give you a recap on what's happened in the past 3 weeks? Hopefully those crates will be through by then. Or if you'd rather just skip all this nonsense, I suppose I could put in an annotation or something. So, after I went through that decrepit hellhole of a town known as Ravenholm with my bolt cannon, fizz gun, and tool gun on my side, I wandered through a vast forest, hoping to go through in the right direction. I found a cabin in the dead of night, and I took my chances and rested there. What I found when I left in the morning was unremarkable. A huge skyscraper, seemingly out of nowhere. At the time, I didn't know quite what it was, but it turned out to be an old Gmod tower lobby. It looked completely abandoned. Both entrances were boarded up. I wanted to take a quick peek inside, however, and I didn't think anyone would care. So, I decided to remove the boards as quietly and elegantly as possible. The lobby was surprisingly well kept, even if nobody was around. I did some quick exploring of the place when I stumbled upon a lobby for game modes. It was then I found this crate and that crate, both of which seemed to have been forgotten in whatever craziness of mood they had. In front of both just so happened to be weapons. Then and there I knew I had to, well, preserve them. I wish I could have duplicated these crates, but unfortunately, I didn't think the weapons inside would duplicate. After I had left the Gmod tower, I wandered for about a day before coming across a boat. I asked the captain if I could get a ride to the nearest speck of civilization. Fortunately, they were already on the way to where the Babel building was located. God knows why. Along the way, I tried to keep the crates from going overboard, asking for the help from a crew member. He said he'd get a rope to tie them down, but he just sat around drinking, so I told him, I guess you're just a lazy skipper then. Either way, they're both here now. As you know, there are 22 sweeps in this pack, so I'm going to go through with these as fast as I can, not to make this monotonous. On with the showcase!
I'm a professional boxer. I wonder what would happen if I lit a match in a room full of nitrogen. What am I doing inside of a box anyways?
Social fracture in progress. Respawn.
What am I doing inside of a I wonder what would happen if I lit a match in a room full of nitrogen. What am I doing inside of a box anyways? Look at me. I'm a walking, talking box.
Mm-hmm.